What is poppin', party people? Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those of you new here, this is Making It Happen with Mary, and I am Mary. Today, we are doing a Q&A video. I'm going to answer your most burning questions. I did leave a post up on the community tab of YouTube asking y'all, what do you want to know about me? What questions do you have? Anything, no holds barred. And yeah, so we're just going to do a get ready and I'm going to answer those questions finally because it's been up for, I want to say like I'm going on 2 weeks and I meant to get this video done prior and I just didn't get it done. So, because your girl's been busy. Oh, she's been busy. So, we're going to do that. But let me get my little head wrap on, There we go, yeah, so, all right. The first question is from Diana Prince _1. She said, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? What do you do when you're not creating content? What are your hobbies besides fragrance? Okay. What made me want to start a YouTube channel? Well, you know, it's really, there was a lot of reasons I started or wanted to start a YouTube channel. I've always enjoyed videos and you know that the other content creators are putting out. However, I also noticed over time that a lot of the products that they were touting as like these, oh my God, they're so amazing products. I would go buy them and my opinion differed very much from their opinion. So I was like, I just really kind of felt like a lot of content creators were not being very honest. I felt like they were catering to the company and not the consumer. And I feel like a lot of them were doing that primarily to get the company to send them product or do collaborations with them. Whereas I started it because I really wanted to give you guys, to give other people out there the truth about these products. Like, what's the real dilly? Not only that, but probably the biggest reason I started a YouTube is back when I turned 42, back in, what was it, 2021, I kind of had, I don't want to say it was like a nervous breakdown, but I kind of had like this, well, I guess you could almost call it a nervous breakdown. I just kind of like was freaking out. Here I am at this age and I felt like I had done nothing with my life except work in an office. And what have I done? Is this what I'm going to do with the next 20 years of my life? And I didn't want to do that. So I wanted to start something that would allow me to be creative, allow my personality to shine. And what other better way than YouTube, right? So that is pretty much why I started the channel. My first video went up, it was April 15th of 2022. So we're actually getting really close now, y'all, to my 2-year anniversary. So I'm very excited about that. The channel has grown a lot in that time. I think last time I looked, we were at about 8,100 subscribers. So that's, you know, I'm proud of that. I'm actually really proud of that. What are my hobbies outside of YouTube? Well, it's funny you should ask that because y'all, your girl is working on something and working on something big. My hobbies normally outside of what I'm working on right now have always been beauty. I've always had a thing for beauty, but I also have always liked gardening. I love being with my family and friends. I love bowling. Palling around with my friends, you know, just having a good time laughing. I love fires. I love camping. I love traveling. Yeah, I've done a lot of videos on travel over time. If you look at my playlist and look at the travel videos, there's quite a few of them. So I wish I would have recorded ones even prior to that, but I wasn't in the YouTube thing and I wasn't thinking about like vlogging those trips. So, but anything in the future with that, I definitely will be doing. Richie Long 967 asked, if you could have Bath and Body Works make a fragrance of your choice, what would it be? Y'all, I had to think about this for a second. Honestly, I am dying for a banana nut bread scent. And if I could have them make one specifically for me, simply because I want it so bad, Yeah, heck yeah. Y'all, I've been breaking out on my lower neck here, and I know what it is, but I'm just going to have to work on that. But yeah, but anyway, yeah, I would love a banana nut bread fragrance. Like, how many times do you have to beg and ask for this, right? Although I have come across a few over time that were really good, but I'd love to see Bath and Body Works do it. Derek Jennifer Watkins 1394 asked a little bit about your past. Where did I grow up? How old was I when I got married, had kids, and when my fragrance obsession began? Well, I can easily tell you my fragrance obsession, I've always had an obsession with fragrance, but it really went into high gear. I want to say it was 2019, 2018, it really kicked up. And I just couldn't get enough. I was like addicted. I needed more. Give me more, give me more. So I think that is the time it really, really picked up. Where did I grow up? I grew up in a town called Brunswick, Ohio. Don't mind that. I grew up in a town called Brunswick, Ohio. We lived there until I was about 11. And then my father passed away very suddenly at the very young age of 48. And I was 11 at the time when he passed away. And we moved to Medina, Ohio. And out in Medina, it's like farmland, y'all. Farmland. I lived there for a while. I ended up actually moving out when I was 16. And I moved to the Parma, Ohio area. So I've been in Parma, I've lived in Cleveland, I've lived in a few places, and I am now back in Parma, Ohio. Parma holds a soft spot for me. I did purchase a home here back in 2008, so I've been in my house now 16 years, y'all. Holy shnikes, I've been here 16 years. So yeah, when did I get married? I got married the first time. Yeah, I've been married twice, y'all. Here's a little something about me. The first time I got married, I was 24. And my first husband was not the father of my two children. I had Destiny when I was 21. And then I had Christian when I was 23. I am about to be 45 next month, y'all. And their father, Destiny and Christian's father, and I, it just didn't work. We were together all of 3 years, managed to have 2 children in that time. I know. But even though we were only together a short period of time, I was given the gift of my 2 beautiful children. I love my older children very dearly. And they were the best things that ever happened to me. So then I met and married my first husband in 2024, and we were together 10 years, and a total of 10 years, roughly, and we divorced, and then I met and married Anthony's father. And when I met and married Anthony's father, it was a whirlwind romance. And when I say a whirlwind, we both fell hard and fast, and a lot of people are shocked by this, but y'all will never guess how long we were together before we got married. You will never, ever, ever guess it. From the day we met to the day we got married was 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. And we were married for 5 years. Most of them were good. We did have Anthony, and when Anthony was getting close to about a year old, we did split, and we were divorced a year later, and we've been divorced now for about 10 years. Or no, it'll be 10 years in a year. But yeah, again, I got my wonderful son out of it, and I do have a semi-decent relationship with his father. Destiny and Christian's dad is, they're adults now. I don't really have to communicate with them, but when I do see him, it's a cordial relationship. There's no animosity. It's been over 20 years, so yeah. But yeah, there's a little bit about me and my backstory. Let's see. User TD2HV5LS9R asks, you have such an amazing family. It's always a joy to see your family time in videos. Curious if I've ever done genealogy research. I remember you said you had German heritage. They're a big genealogy fan, so they're curious to know if I've ever been interested in family history. Yeah, actually, I did do, I think it was the 23andMe, or no, it was AncestryDNA.com. I think it was Ancestry.com. And I did end up doing a DNA test. And because, you know, my father passing so young, I was only 11, so I really didn't he's not here to answer questions, and I never knew his parents because both of them had passed by the time I was born. In fact, fun fact, I was named after his mother. So, and I look just like her. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, the results came back that your girl's a mutt. Like, she is a mutt. I am a little bit of everything. Like, when I say everything, everything. I have German, Irish, Swedish, French, Swedish, Ukrainian, the teeniest bit of Hispanic. What was it else in there? It was mostly European countries. So, you know, it was a little bit surprising, especially since I was always led to believe that my father had American Indian in his side, yet they did not detect any in me. So that was interesting in itself. But yeah, it was quite a mix. It's quite a mix. So yeah. Y'all, my eyebrows, as I've been getting older, they've been thinning out so much, and they're not nearly as dark as they used to be. So I just use the brow powder. Let's see what else we got here. Pink Lady 40703, curious about what my job is. What do I do for work? Do I shop at Victoria's Secret in pink? Oh yes, obviously. Do I like to decorate? Yeah, I decorate for every season. What do I do for work outside of YouTube? Well, I work for an accounting firm, a very large accounting firm. They're not like a TurboTax or a H&R Block. We're talking a large accounting firm in Cleveland, Ohio. And they handle a lot of big businesses. And I work for them primarily outside of YouTube. So I've been working for them about a year and a half now. Prior to that, I was working for a property management company. I've always done, traditionally, office work. I've been in HR. I've been in accounting. I've been in office management. I've done it all over the last 25 years. But I really want to eventually get out of that. Now, let me tell you something. If I'm able to find something outside of office, like between YouTube and other things I have going on, because there are some big things going on. I'm just not going to officially announce any of that till later. I would definitely like to get out of the office work. I want to be able to support myself as an entrepreneur, and YouTube, along with these other things I'm working on, will definitely get me there. But even if I am able to do that, I still think I would work for the accounting company like 2 days a week during non-tax season, and then during tax season, obviously full-time. And that's another thing, y'all. Tax season is here. And your girl is about to go full-time as of, I believe it's like in a week. So the videos might not be as often as I normally post during tax season, because your girl's gonna be working a lot of hours. I'm gonna be exhausted, on top of working on other things and projects I'm working on. So I just want to forewarn you guys with that. So if you don't see me posting as much during tax season, that is why. So I just want to give you a heads up on that. All right, user ROOOGZ Ruzg asks, how does it work being on YouTube? What's the process? Do you get paid? Do you have to make a certain amount of videos or content? Oh, she signed her name. Her name's Rebecca. How does it work being on YouTube? Well, when I joined YouTube, you had to gain a minimum of 1,000 subscribers and a minimum of 4,000 watch hours, meaning you have to have people watch your videos, whether they're shorts or long format videos, at least 4,000 hours. And they calculate all that for you. And then you can be invited to join the YouTube Partner Program, where they will pay you for your videos. You just basically sign up. You create a YouTube video content. You can edit it. I use Power Director to edit my videos. I use Canva to make my thumbnails. And then I upload them to YouTube, and you can pick, how you want, when you want it to air, what time you want it to air. You set it for whatever viewers, whether it's adults or children. Although I do believe that children's videos for children are not monetized. I'm not positive on that. I know they did change the rules with this, and I think now you only need 500 subscribers, I think I heard. And I think the watch time hours may even be less now too. But you'll have to just Google what the minimum requirements are for the YouTube Partner Program, and you'll be able to find the information. Now, so far as getting paid, the way it works is advertisers pay for spots to run ads on your videos, whether it's before, during, or after your videos. And based on whatever it is, whatever advertisers have bid on that video, it will determine how much they're going to pay you. And they pay you based on every 1,000 views. And that doesn't mean that less than 1,000 don't get paid. It just means you're paid a set amount per 1,000. So say I get 1,500, I get the amount for the 1,000, and then I get half because I only did 500. You know what I mean? So they pay you per 1,000. It's not, I think, depending on whatever niche you're in, depends or determines whatever the amount is per 1,000 views, because I know videos about entrepreneurship, business videos tend to pay out more than beauty content related videos. On an average, I want to say they pay maybe between $10 to $25 per $1,000 views for these types of videos that I'm doing for y'all. The Bath and Body Works videos, Victoria's Secret, things like that. So it's not like they're paying you a ton, y'all. And shorts are even less. I think shorts, the average pay is 15 cents for 1,000 views. Yeah. So it's not like you make a lot. Where you make money, from what I'm hearing, is mostly through collaborations. Now, what I'm noticing, though, with a lot of people who want to collaborate, they will either offer free product or minimal amounts for a paid advertisement on your channel. And when I say minimum, I'm talking minimum. They are not paying these big amounts unless you are a huge YouTuber. So you can make a decent side hustle with YouTube, but you got to be a big creator with a big audience to be able to live off of this. I'm just going to be realistic, y'all. Being realistic. So yeah, I hope that answers your question with that. Tiffany Vanessa, whoop whoop, hey girl. She asked me, do I ever feel pressure by the community to buy the newest items and review it, even if it means paying full price just for the channel? Yes, I have felt pressured to do that in the past. However, like I've said before, and I'll say it again, I am the poor woman's influencer, baby, okay? And I ain't doing that. I stopped doing that a while back, which is probably why you guys have not seen reviews for certain products that have come out already, because I'm not paying full price for freaking that shit. I'm not doing it. First of all, Bath and Body Works products are becoming ridiculously overpriced. I think I saw that new Peach Bellini one, $19. Huh? The fuck? No ma'am, no sir, not happening. So no, I stopped doing that, and I will not be doing that anymore. I'm gonna wait for sale items or sale times, coupons, etc., because that shit adds up. And just like y'all, I'm on a budget too. I ain't living I ain't freaking a rich millionaire boss babe over here quite yet. I'm working on it. But even if I was, I don't think I would go out and buy that shit full price. I just don't. Now, let me tell you, I do believe there is pressure in this community to be the first to have a video up about a specific product, to the point that they will go in and tell stores that they're YouTubers. So can I please have something early from the back so that, you know, so I can review it for my channel. And I know you guys know who I'm talking about, because there's a few of them out there that they always seem to get their hands on stuff way early. I ain't doing it. No, I'm not paying full price, and I'm not going to be, because let me tell you something. I have noticed in the last almost 2 years now doing YouTube that as you build your subscriber count and your community and my little Merry Maker Nation, as that has been building, y'all still watch the video. If I drop it a month after something came out, y'all still watch it. So why in the hell am I going to run to be the first one up to have this video up about Calypso Clementine or Tropidelic? I'm not going to do it. I'm not. I know y'all will wait, because that shit's going to be on the shelves for a while. It ain't going nowhere, sis. It ain't going nowhere. So I will wait for a sale and then purchase it. Sometimes, like, now, the one I was just like, oh my God, I couldn't wait was Sweetheart Cherry. And my God, was I disappointed with that shit. So lesson learned again. But thank God I didn't buy it in the full-size bottle. I just got that mini. But I ain't doing that. Like, I still don't have Calypso Clementine in the mist. I just don't. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for a sale. I have plenty of other video, with the new VS and pink stuff that came out. I still have to review all of that still. So, I mean, there is definitely pressure, but I feel like my attitude with that has shifted, because I know that y'all are still going to watch a video, even if your girl isn't the first one to put it up. Maybe it's because I give you the honest truth mixed in with some sarcasm and funny one-liners. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me why you watch my videos, why you watch them, you know? So, but yeah, there is definitely pressure out there. However, I'm going to tell you something. The amount of time it takes to make a video, edit it, upload it, make the thumbnail, all that other stuff is at least, from the time you sit down to video to the time you get it up on YouTube, is at least an hour to 2 hours. So the people out there who are putting up, I don't know how they're doing it. Like, I'll say it specifically, I don't know how Bonnie does it with putting up 3, 4, 5 videos a day. I really don't. That her life must literally revolve around that. I personally have other responsibilities. I don't do YouTube full time to support myself, so I have other things I gotta do. I got Anthony still, and I got things to do, baby. I can't be doing everything like that now. Yeah, but that's what I gotta say about that. Places I've traveled to. Okay, Fashionista 4000 asked, let us know about some of the places you've traveled and tips on safe traveling. I want to travel more with my family. We have the money now, but we also have 3 small kids. Oh, girl, I know all about that. I've traveled all over. I've been single now for 5 years. But even before I was single, I still went on trips with just me and my kids. So, but specifically, I love Mexico. I'm in love with Mexico. And I also have a heart for Jamaica. I've been to Jamaica several times. I've been to Mexico countless times. And I've traveled a lot of these places with just me and my kids. And I would say tips for safe traveling. Okay, definitely do your research before you go. I would research and watch YouTube videos as much as you can get your hands on to find out about the area, what to expect, do's and don'ts of that area, just so you have a better idea. I try to plan as much as I can in advance so that way there is no like big surprises along the way. Obviously, tips for safe traveling. I Ubered all over Puerto Vallarta with Anthony, just him and I. And at night, during the day, all times, very, very safe there. But again, I researched it prior. Now, Jamaica was a little bit different. We had a private driver who literally devoted his time to us the entire 10 days that we were in Jamaica with me and my 3 kids. And that did cost money, but I felt safer because they drive on the opposite side of the road there. And I didn't feel safe driving a car. And from what I had heard from other people who have been to Jamaica, they had recommended this guy, Jermaine, and JJ, and he's the guy we use whenever we go. So Yeah, I would just definitely say do your research ahead of time. The more research you do about any place that you travel, I think you'll be fine. But you got to do your research. If you just go and don't know shit about the place you're going to, the do's, the don'ts, what to do, what not to do, it's gonna be a difficult trip, I think. So, especially outside of the country. But it's definitely possible to do. I've done it. If I can do it, y'all can do it. Trust me. Trust me. Oh, here, Mary O 8511 asks, do I get along with my exes? Yes, for the most part, especially the ones I've had children with. I do get along with both of them. I mean, we have kids together, especially Anthony's father. I try really hard to get along with him, although it's difficult at times, I'll be honest. It's not always peaches and cream, but I feel it's important to get along for the sake of your child. We're divorced for a reason. So there's reasons in there, but I still try to put a lot of those aside just for the sake of our son. So yeah, but I do try. Francisca Padilla asks, what are my plans for the future? Well, funny you should ask. I am currently in the process of launching something that's going to be pretty exciting. For me, at least, it's pretty exciting. This is something I've been working on and thinking about for a little while now, and I've really just kind of started to put the plan in action most recently. And I'm looking at hopefully a launch of this new venture probably middle of March. So be on the lookout. I will be dropping hints here and there, but y'all I think might be a little surprised, and some of you might not be. I mean, I don't know, but your girl has some big dreams and big goals, and I definitely don't want YouTube to just be the only thing I do. I love YouTube and I love doing what I do, and especially to this community I've developed with y'all, but I want more. I'm all about the entrepreneur life. I'm all about that. So there are definitely things in the works. So yes, definitely stay tuned for updates on that. And yeah, but I also did see someone ask me on there, am I dating? Honestly, no, I'm not. I haven't dated, like even thought about dating. It's been a really long time. I have gone on a couple of dates over the last couple of years, but I don't know. The feedback I tend to get is that I'm too much. Too big of a personality. I'm not quiet and demure. And baby, I am not watering down myself, any version of it, for a man. So, no, I honestly don't even think about it. And honestly, the experiences I've had with dating in the last several years, I'm sure there's good men left out there somewhere. Where the hell they're at, I don't know, honey. I don't know, sis. You tell me. Because I feel like it's mostly just trash left. I know that sounds horrible to say, but I feel like everybody I meet is walking red flags. And I used to have this girl who I used to be friends with who told me, well, you're just too picky. No, it's not about being picky. It's about there are things I'm not going to compromise on. Why should I compromise parts of my happiness and my peace for a man? No. So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, congrats to y'all out there that have found a man, a good one, or a partner that's a good partner, whether it's a man, woman, whatever. I don't know what y'all are doing out there, but me personally, my peace and my emotional safekeeping is worth more to me than having to deal with all the crap of dating, yo. I ain't in it. And I don't know, I'm just really, really happy with my life, with the way it is, with kids and my friends and my business ventures and, you know, everything I do. I'm just happy with it the way it is. Why fix something that ain't broke? The way I look at it is, if someone is meant to be in my life, They will come, they will cross paths with me at some point. And if it's meant to be, it'll be. That's just how I feel about it. So, yeah. But that's all I gotta say about that. I tell you what, let me put on my lashes and I'll be right back. All right, that is the finished look. How does it look? I think it came out pretty good today. Just my basic, kind of like an everyday look. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing this video though with y'all. I love sitting down, answering your questions, you know, feeling like you're a little more connected to me, like you know me a little bit better. So we'll definitely have to do another one of these, an updated one in the future. But yeah, definitely leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the video, if I answered these questions well enough, or maybe you need a little more elaboration. And yeah, other than that, you all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, and ding the bell so you'll alert every single time your girl uploads. And I will see you in the next one. All right, you guys. Bye-bye.